So, Shin Jinseo versus KGA, playing the LG Cup Semifinals. Okay, Black's here, not playing Shimari, why not? So there is approach, and third, and played here, yeah, that's classic opening. I don't like that one, but fine. Black's playing here, White's playing here, okay, and that one. Here, okay, there is good ladder. So the big question is, did he play there? This ladder is good, right? I didn't read the ladder, but let's read. Ladder, yeah, should be good. Yeah, should be good. So this might be an option, and I think he will. I think he will, because, you know, here, looks big. Is it so big? There is Blackstone here. Maybe it's wrong to do that. So what if here? You choose here? This might be complex. Black is going to play there, and I don't know. So it choose the cut. Okay, choose the cut. Many times, most of the time when ladder is good, we see this variation. But I'm not sure of that one. So it seems when we are here, I'm checking what is the I variation, and the I variation says after this to play this one. And maybe check when we reach the attachment. Yeah, still the I variation says to play here. So as I said, it's more likely to happen here. And okay, I was thinking maybe here, but it seems the I says this way. Why not? But 5 is can be also here. And I think it's more usually this one. Anyway, this Joseki is super complex. There is many variations, and depends of situation. Some variations are good or bad. So here I say is to play that way, attach, and black here. So big fight on top after. But the game is different, and is it Joseki? Okay, I says like it's 2% win rate difference, so perfectly playable. Slightly inferior for white according to AI, but seems to be perfectly playable. And now blacks to play. So I think the thing is, it's still easy for blacks to play there. You can play the right side, and later also this move is still a huge one. Threatening to connect, so white has to play there. So we can consider this way, and for me, white not so great. So blacks defend the corner, okay. And I don't think white can get too much here because there is that move. So it's not too difficult to get something here for white. For black, sorry. You can destroy white's position. So white here, okay. Black's here. Black's supposed to extend, yes. And now white's to play. You should play the left side. What? Now maybe you need to develop the right side. Did he? Now he chose to invade. Okay. Is it all good according to... Yeah, okay, it seems to be AI says all fine. Black attach. Black's here. Jump to the Sensan. Okay, so he's ready to give up some bottom side if he can take the corner. So here, that way, this is black is supposed to get strength in exchange of the stone. So white, you see defense, and with this black able to play one more and improve. But yeah, okay, here. So white able to connect. And is it really the Kusumi what you should play? Oh, okay. This seems to be a mistake. First mistake of the game here, according to I. The thing is, up to here, it was kind of 50-50 every time. It seems there is many moves that's okay for white, like after this black, sorry. White can ane here, and we can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White make a shape here and makes life, here. I guess black has to. I said 11, but I'm not sure. AI version is after 10. So is it here? You know? But I guess it's more like you need. You say it here and alive, maybe. And what else? There is a play here. Threatening to connect, If it's like this, you can capture. This way, you can authority underneath, maybe. But here AI says you played here because black's to connect. And then you played here. And so there is still the threats to cut. So a trade happens here for black and cut. But white here probably still able to make some life with things here. Remember, there is Viator here. So when we get this, if black tries to play it here, I'm afraid that is dangerous for black stones because there is a cut here. So you need to defend, and probably with some attachment here, you can maybe do something. So might be trouble for black if black is dead inside. And so this is, I guess, not working for black, I'm pretty sure that's not working. And if you play there anyway, you had no time, you are dead. So you can't really play 18 for me. You had to defend, and maybe you had to defend there. So it should be white's time to survive. So that should be okay. And okay, it seems here. So more similar to the game. After this, it's AI says white here, not the tiger mouth. And AI says that's fine. That there is a big loss with that one. Why? I mean, there is like, yeah, it's like more than 10. It's almost 15% difference, this or the other one. I guess for Apple, not the same. And this is what we expect. It's black defense here. It's not what happened in game. I guess this one is is black here. Oh, black here, right? Oh, that's a huge endgame, right? This one here, the thing is, this is returning to max life in the corner, and if you need to play the outside, black can make life. And so if white has to play here and defend, this might be huge endgame. So might be something here. Oh yeah. This maybe it's at some point black twist something. Like imagine if you have a stone here. This is you need to connect and black can survive. So which I think is not really a trouble here. So VAG is not the same. It's not the same AG. It seems here you can still play something here, but this is not two eyes, So it should be fine. So blacks choose to play here. Is it fine in the game? No, not at all. So this gives... so black should really, according to AI, black should really play here, and it's almost 70% win rate for black. But as black played this one, it's back to 50-50. That's so crazy. Because it's after this, white can make use of this one. Again. but white, choose here. And with this, it's black can still do this one, but black's blocking gives white chance to move, and so because of this, white not too bad. So this is back on the track to 50-50. But it's supposed to be black gets advantage here because I think it's not proper move to defend the corner. As this is more the shape here, and this is not something. If you took some old books, I think you will find that move as well about this kind of position, not this one. Um, so it's not something special move of AI. It's just a good ante move, and white doesn't play. It's um, okay. Atari there connect. So connect is Miai of the Agi around the cut and capture at G3. So black connects, white turn, and white wants to capture them. Okay. So yeah, it seems to be more or less okay all of this. It's 50-50. White here, okay. So another fight is starting. White's blocking here, okay. Black's defense. White jumping here. So black is not alive, white is not alive. So both of them needs to jump. Okay, white here is trying to make a base right now. Yeah, what he more or less manage. I mean, this is you can't escape, and when you got this, even if you try to cut here, which seems to be working, this is at least 2 eyes, right? Should be 2 eyes. You can do this, but this is 2. It's already 2 here, and that way it's 2, so that's fine. And play the Atari doesn't help. It's 2 eyes anyway. Okay, so black's played here, white inserts, white connects here. Black's played here. I told you earlier, this is big move returning to connect. So he played here. Okay, he played that way. This is he wants to fight here, but it's white. Oh, what? So imagine, so this is telling white, please play it here. Otherwise, black able to capture too. So it tells white, please play it here. He can kill with too. White's maybe not alive. Yeah, that's possible. It's possible that white is not alive here. So white pushing, okay, black's defense. White peeping move. Black answers with big resistance. I will check what I think up to here. Is there... okay, it seems the fight is good for black. Oh, it seems to be very, very good for black. Okay, just... okay, but I think it's... so AI, when there is attachment, and maybe it's just earlier. There is another way to answer. Yeah, okay. That's AI doesn't like the answers here. AI says you should play the peeping move first. The timing is important, and just play the jump. So that way, when black jumps, you get more space for white stones. And still here, so what AI says is play there. And for this one, black will play it here and play this one, and so you can make a trade here. Black's played here, so it's supposed to kill right side. But in exchange, when you play it here, this is huge trouble for black on bottom right. Black stones are not alive here. So you should be able to trade something that makes the bottom left better. So that's the thing. And so we got this instead, and black's win rate improved, and that's reached like when we are around here. when we reach that situation here, it's more than 90% win rate for black. So very good situation for black. So white played here, black played here, and yeah, this is so black losing a little here. It's now only 70% win rate for black, but anyway advantageous. So the big question is white able to? Okay, and that answer is not good. I guess it's this is you should keep black cut, is it? All Tenuki? Yeah, just okay, just to jump here. Connect the stones. Connect the stones and you can fight later, I guess. I mean, so black anyway will play somewhere else. And AI says played here, you can play for center a little. And maybe, the this is more urgent place, But for later, my point is for later, when you played here, what you do for black? You played here, but maybe with attachment, you can try to make it fight. Or maybe if you attach here, it's maybe black has to connect, and maybe a way to reduce a little that area. So can be questions. So yeah, this may be something. So I think this helps black to fix that area and improves black. So black is back to 90% instead of 70% win rate. So black in good situation. This black is looking for doubleatory, so white played here, black can play this one, capture the two. And if I played here, you can play this Atari, right? I mean, this Atari, it's you are forced to connect, and maybe you can capture here. This is still huge damage. So I guess the profit here makes black 100% alive, and that's a huge trouble for white here. White even needs to fix around here, I guess. Otherwise, Atari on 2 is so big. And I mean, maybe you can play Atari here. If it's here, this is huge. So white should take. And if white played here, the capture here might be interesting. That's even if white here, this is you improve the bottom. So here, okay, answer. And now connect for whites to remove the trouble. But black able to capture here, yes. And so you see here, black would side. It's a lot of points. White should defend because here the trouble is, let's say white jumped here. Now at 3, if you play there, of course, black super satisfied and you can cut anyway. So if you connect, you can play this one. Okay, white able to connect, but the damage is big for white, You press down and maybe you can also just say, okay, here. And that's probably white still alive, but that's a huge loss, right? So playing here, so that way black's here is no longer a trouble. But black's still able to cut here, right? If he wants, and maybe it's necessary. Yeah, it's necessary. I guess. But maybe any moves around. So you can capture the 2 here. And moves here might be troubles for white. And maybe you can play the outside. And that's white forced to make life. This might be a trade if you don't think you will kill white. Because maybe the center can improve. So at some point, maybe looking for this. So he captures 2. Okay, yeah, that's profit. AI says good situation. Yeah. AI says win rate is 98%. And yeah, more or less what the AI planned. So this capture as white didn't defender here. That's big profit for black. The top side is big. Now white play left, but this is huge. Threatening to kill, this is you need to defend. Okay, defense that way. But you need to defend the group on the right. I mean, this is another weak group here. White may try to escape, okay? But now when you play 2 here, when you place 2, maybe you can just play it here and tell us, okay, your last chance to survive. And this is building something anyway here. But when you play it here, okay, you can try here, but you don't get 2 eyes. So can you really escape? No. So white played here. I think black can still jump here, and white still needs to make life. And now, in that case, you can question, is it alive on top? So, okay, he's playing that way. Okay, that's also strong. White, of course, needs to make life. And black attach. And this black attach, what's he planned? It's like, imagine white, for example, defend. Maybe you played here white defense. The thing is, maybe you can say it's dead on the top. So this can be so mean. Tells, okay, I killed. So white here resists because he tries to, make the top side okay. So because of this, damage on left side. So black accept is not going to kill white, okay? But now with this, the damage, the territorial damage to white is big. And yeah, okay. So this is to create little improvement for white, I guess. White here, okay, to reduce the center. But anyway, I think black not too bad. This one looking for cuts. If white do nothing, let's say white around here, black's here, I think supposed to cut some stones from top. So white, okay, here. This is white. I think white had a good option here to make side shape. You are threatening to save. You can play it here. So, or just, you can play Atari and is it here okay? You can play there. Yeah, so here, it's 2 eyes, right? Yeah, it's 2 eyes. So that's fine. You play 5. That way here, you can do this one. So it should be Sente. And this, maybe you can play it here, but it's not trouble to connect in that case. So here, okay. Black's playing here to close the center, okay. So this means if black here, white here, black's value more this area, which looks like 2 and 4 looks like a big reduction, and you probably need to defend. So this might be big reduction of this. So black wants to make the center is something. So now after this, a move like this might be big also, because that's going to improve. And white playing here can be reducing and maybe threatening black stones. So black is playing here. Oh, that's so mean. Here, what he says, it says white connects, black blocking and builds. And if white played here, this might be a huge cut here, this can be huge cut here. Yeah. So white played here, black, yeah, played here for cuts. That's huge cut. Okay. Okay. Here, white playing here, black connects. White here, this is with talk. It's white chance to make eye shape. But after this, black doesn't capture right now. If white, of course, can try to play it here and catch them. But be careful about... no, it's more, yeah. If white here. Black's playing here, right? I mean, you are able to connect. So where are white's eye shape? And white will not connect. So this is a trouble, and this is you can't let black capture here. So this is troubles about left side. So white here, okay, but black now captures, okay. White here, but black can still play this one, and this is still cut, okay. And white will need to make life. But I'm still not sure, is it really alive? So black cutting here, okay, fine, that's another way to cut. And he's playing here because white rebels about white should take care of eye shape here. So black connects, white should play here to secure one eye. And now black's fighting here, as we say, as this is fighting move. Yeah, defense. So there is a double Atari. Should be the way to manage for white. But is it really? You captures, black cuts. It's not eye shape. Are you dead? Ah, you are dead. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. So black cuts and still not alive. Atari here. Okay, maybe can we get co-fights? I mean, black and cut with ko here. Yeah. So co-fights. Takes a ko. This is threatening to kill the top. So white not answering. So when white played here, is it killing black? No. Killing black here for sure. Yep. But you can still play there. Okay. So where is Kotrit for white? Because I mean here left side is dead. And if you connect, you kill the top and there is still ko for this. So it's dangerous, right? What a crazy trade. So white played here, black takes, white takes. Black's here takes. So white played here, let's go treat, but you can capture, right? I mean, if you captures white here, you played this Atari. So white should take here. And you need a Kotritz, right? You need the Kotritz. But back on the Kotritz, or here. So if white takes here, you can take here and kill this. So you are dead on the right, but you kill the top. And white still needs to fix here. So this is still some agi. So why not? Seems to be okay, right? So black takes. White's played here. Okay. But now it's kill on the left. So black losing the right to kill the left. Is it okay? Yeah. Black group smaller than white group. So now black's playing here. Okay. So I think it's black's fine. I will check. It seems the game gets closer at some point. But I think it's really closer at some point. What is black big mistake? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It seems this Atari here. It seems to be not a good answer here. It should capture. Ah. Okay, AI says you should not play here because, the thing is, this thing, it was a huge one. You play there is a cut here, and the thing of, white's playing here was a big thing, You got this, there is a capture, and the thing here, it seems to be, it was a big thing, and if it just takes here, white can do this, but doesn't provide a shape anyway. And there is no agi of escaping here this time. Yeah. And so white can play it here, but you can take the code to make this profit. So because of this, instead of 90% win rate, when black played here, instead of 90% win rate, it's now just 60. So that makes the game super close. Yeah, but the result of the co-fight is black slightly better. After this, its win rate of black here is about 70%. So white played here, black's here. So that's kind of close game after all. White here, but it's not trouble. Black can connect and left is still dead. So black played here to connects here. There is a double Atari white defense. Playing here, returning to capture, and that's big. White here is Sente, black connects. White here, okay. Black now played here and save few stones. There is a cut, white should connect. So black just do it in Sente. This one is Sente about white's life, so white answered. So that was a big end game, and now defense. And what I think about this, I think it's, black advantageous situation. It's black win rate 99%, so black will win if he's not making huge mistake. But that's small on game, so for these two should not happen. they're not really making. Sometimes they're making mistakes about the end game, but not so much. So they play until the end. That's super close. They couldn't that game. I think more usually it's so Shin Jinseo is better. He win the game by 1.5 points. And I think usually it's more like KJ resign when he's behind, even with half points. But not here. Okay.